Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sarah, and we're the Global Geezers.
We are in Dover, England. Why are we in Dover, England? Well, this is the cruise port that we take our cruise ship out of for our next cruise. You'll be seeing those ports later, but we thought we'd experience Dover a little bit. There are some cool things here in Dover. We've walked around the port side of the city, not the train side of the city, because it's a big hill, and we got another big hill coming up.
We are going to explore a castle today. We have seen this castle every time we come into Dover on several of the cruises that we've been on, and today we finally have a full day where we can go check it out.
Yeah, it's an old castle, like most castles here, and they have, in the cliffs of Dover, yeah, that kind of Dover, they have war rooms, and we're going to take you through the war rooms too.
Yeah, we'll see what we
Some
find.
really cool stuff here. So let's go. Kind of standing in the ruins of a 12th century church. See the name below. It's really, it's just sitting right here in the middle of town. It's here. Yeah, boom. No fee, just boom. This kind of looks like where the altar was,
Yeah.
or where the altar once stood. And there's the view. That's our hotel on the right, like through the tree. Yeah,
There.
over there. Now we're gonna go out the front, and somebody was nice enough to park a van right in front. So you're gonna get a good look at the van in front of the entrance. And there's the front with that beautiful van. When you cross here, you're used to looking different directions, and you can't do that because they come down a different side. All right, I think we found a shortcut. Or if it doesn't let us up there, it's the long cut. Right next to the church though.
We're hiking up to the castle, and there's a footpath. So it's kind of like it cuts some corners off the drive, but it also means it's more like that. But how pretty. A little bit of shade, a little bit of wind in the trees. Pretty much ivy and tree trunks, but I'll take it. It's beautiful. Right around the corner, you can drive in through the walls. Okay, so you have to pick up tickets before you cross the bridge. And there's a little ticket booth for cars to pass. It's a little gray ticket booth, but you've already passed it if you hike up the hill. So be aware that when you get to the top, before you cross the bridge, you have to turn back around and get tickets. And tickets for us, it was £24 per person. So that gives you access pretty much to everything. So.
Where that ship is over there is where we will be sailing out tomorrow. We're going to take a look at the wartime tunnels first, and then we'll go up to the castle. That way we can go down a lot easier. They have the war hospital over on the right. There's a hospital tour that was in the mountain, and that takes you up to the castle tower. And this is the war room's entrance, and they take groups a few at a time.
just came out of the tunnel, and it looks like there's a gift shop here, but you can see the white cliffs of Dover right kind of all around us. It's really, really cool.
We weren't allowed to film inside, so I tried to sneak a couple clips, but that's all I could get. If you really want to see it, you gotta come to Dover to see it. We're walking up toward the castle now, but this is inside the castle grounds. Where to?
My guess is we're right here, and we could go straight up here, or we could walk around. What do you want to see?
You're the leader. Hearst's Tower. 13th century. Wow. This has been here as long as the castle. So was a guard tower back in the day.
All right. Climb up to the side of the wall. Ooh, nice view. Oh, bird. Surprise. Oh, this is awesome. All right, we're gonna go up there.
That's a little bus that'll take you to the top from the bottom of the parking lot. So if you don't want to walk it, you gotta way up and down.
So we just climbed the stairs over here, and now we're crossing this bridge to get into the castle. Beautiful up here. A little windy. Get really good views of the water and the town of Dover all around. Big old gates.
This must be the swimming pool. Storm the castle. Ah, storm the castle. The drawbridge. Looks like they're getting ready to do some filming and use this as a backdrop for the filming, because they've got all these sets and stuff like that getting ready to be put up. Big lights for filming. Yeah, a lot of set stuff. Who knows? House of Dragons, maybe?
All right, we are going up into the castle now. Ooh, beautiful window.
Your art?
You passed me my hat.
Right. There's one behind you.
Oh yeah. So that was going to be harder to eat. That was how.
That's a mighty big steak knife you got there, dear.
Check out the doors. So they have my throne over here, and how nice they have a little spot next to me for Kevin. I don't see in the dark.
When the queen is happy, the kingdom is happy.
He's such a smart man. That's why I married him.
Back in the day, that was a king size. Now that's just a double. It's about 130 centimeters. Size of a normal double. There's a lot of cool little hallways and corridors in this castle. Look how thick the walls are. I'd say that's a good 8 to 10 feet.
There are such amazing views all around the top of the castle, from like the water to the city of Dover to the hillsides to the cliffs. It's just beautiful. It's nice and windy, but the sun's shining. Yay! What do you think?
Cool. It's time to go down. I want to see those medieval tunnels.
Ah, yeah. Right down there, those little stairs. That's where the medieval tunnels are. So we're gonna head down there and check them out.
Tunnel time. We're going into the tunnels. Low light medieval tunnels. Well, one of the things they told us on the tour was the caves where the war rooms were, where Operation Dynamo happened for Dunkirk. Those took 5 months, about 5 months to make. These medieval caves, they said, took about 7 years to make. So these are modified with some brick for the war, but the original caves that you're gonna see and that we saw when we first came in are all from, yeah, it took 7 years to do. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the white rock from the White Cliffs of Dover in the actual cave. It's being held together by netting, reinforcements.
All right, so the way we came in to the medieval tunnels, you have to go back out the same way. There's no way all the way through. So we've gone in as far and explored as far as we can, but now we have to turn around and go back the other way. So just in case you're wondering, there's a few tiny little spiral staircases, a few steep, rocky, uneven paths, but it's cool to see if you don't have issues with mobility. So neato. And there's a nice breeze blowing through here.
All right, there's an early history for Dover. People occupied this hill over 2,000 years ago. And as much as 1,200 years before Dover Castle was first built. Wow. So we're going up to the Anglo-Saxon church area, the older part of this area. This is the battlements area straight ahead. You can see the cannons. So Sarah's already up, but that's the Anglo-Saxon church up there. We found out here, we don't know the name of the movie, but they are filming a Disney movie up here. So, and has the initials LP. So if you know what Disney movie is that starts with LP, there you go. That's what they're filming. St. Mary in Castro. This ancient church has served the military community for many centuries.
This is beautiful. They have small, tiny little tiles in the walls. Look at these.
walking behind the little chapel. I wanted to see where that Saxon door led to. You can see it right in the center of your screen. But there's nothing out here except for some stones. Here's more of the Roman tower from 1st century AD. Top of the church. Like the Dunkirk operation rooms, Operation Dynamo, we weren't allowed to film down in the hospital wing. I don't know why, but here's what it is. So if you do see some hospital video for some reason, it's time to get a beer. I am parched.
Time to go back down. Woohoo!
There's beer down there for me.
Right by our hotel and right down at the bottom of the walkway to the castle is this cute little pub that we're gonna have beers and food in. They said this pub's been around since the 1300s. And if you look around, it's old.
The next day.
Here's a look at Dover Castle from the ship. Dover is one of those main ferry ports that takes you over to France a lot, and over to the Netherlands and other parts of England. Here's a real good view of the cliffs of Dover, beautifully white.
So pretty.
That was our experience in Dover. We had a couple days and we enjoyed it. The castle is really cool. We really enjoyed that whole castle area.
It was nice. I enjoyed the walk up there and walking around. It was a lot of walking and stairs and hills, but it's definitely worth your time.
Yeah, it's worth the price of admission. It was really interesting. But we're on to the next stop. So we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye. So we are going to explore a castle today.
Really?
Wow.
This kind of looks more like... Oh, good answer that.
Well, here we
I
go.
think you should answer that first.
Should I answer that?
You should answer that first.
Break.
Yeah. It's for dwarves. So we're the dwarves for guards. Now. Go.
Are we done storming the castle?
We're done. Done storming the castle. Time to storm the medieval tunnels.
Wow. Had some nice modern toilets back in the day. This castle is way ahead of its time.
I mean, it's gray skies, but still, look at how beautiful.
Really? You had to do that now?
Yes.
This is a check. This is only a check. Is it a check?
Yeah, for our auto setting.
For auto.
It would work for us to make life easier.
Yeah.
You just go with it and say that.